Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mustangs Baseball Live. And our camera guy got caught in some traffic, and we are in the last minutes of getting everything set up here. Let me double check a few things on our graphics. Looks like we got a little bit of an issue there on the graphics as well. Make sure we're okay here. All right, here we go with Jace Christian. Can't see much down here where we are right now. Got a pretty bad angle. So we'll do our best to bring it to you. That's number 18 for the Mustangs up at the plate. Jace hits one to the center fielder. He's got a beat on it, and he flies out for the first out of the inning to center field. Let me see if I can get my scoreboard squared away for you guys. You guys, if you'll just bear with me here. We actually do have the scoreboard integration working tonight. So that hopefully will make things a little bit more convenient for us here. That's Gianni, grounds out to the second baseman for out number 2. It's like first pitch was a ball, I think. And that's number 24, Sevi Aguirre, batting for the Mustangs. Called strike coming in here on the second pitch. I know it's tough for you guys to get the view there. As the sun goes down, it'll get better for all of us. That's up above his numbers. 2 balls and 1 strike. Sevi's looking to get the Mustangs' first base runner here. Number 10 on the hill for the Hawks tonight. And number 10 is Major Biggs, a senior, throwing for the Hawks. 2-2's our count. That ball's downstairs. 3-2 here. Mustangs looking to get a runner on first base, put a little pressure on the defense. Can't see who's on deck. but we'll pick it up here in just a second. There's one. It looks like it's in the hole. It's going to be a tough play for the shortstop. Sevy gets down the line. That may go as an infield hit. It's definitely an overthrow to first base. Sevy will be at second. Mustangs got something cooking here in the top of the first. Number 7 for the Mustangs, Ryan Williams, been batting in that slot for most of the season. Been very consistent for the Mustangs. Sits in there. Ooh, starts him out with a slow curveball. This Major is a left-hander, and looks like the curveball broke inside on Ryan. Sevy with a moderate lead at second base. Don't want to get the third out up there. Oh, and there's a rip by Ryan. That's gonna force a throw at the plate. They're sending Sevy here. And the left fielder bobbles it, and the Mustangs will be up 1 run there. That'll probably go down as a hit. I mean, Ryan Williams waited on that curveball, kept his hands back, and just literally torched it off the third baseman's glove. So I'm guessing they'll go down as a hit here. And now the Mustangs have some options. They got number 10, Sammy Kelly, at the plate. The first pitch is a called strike. Let me I got to get my ambient sound set correctly for you guys. Okay, I think I can live on that one. All right, there we go. Looks like Ryan stole second base, and that's been a great part of the game that Ryan's added to his skill set here. Doing a great job of picking up stolen bases here. Sammy offered at it, missed it. Man, this guy, Major Biggs, he can throw a fastball when he decides to. Sammy's a little bit behind in the count here. Mustangs have a 1-0 lead on a Ryan Williams single that drove Sevy in from second base. I'm guessing that pitch was outside. From here, we don't have a really good view. 2-2. Sammy looking for an opportunity to put it in play. Number 10 gets ready. Oh, that ball's back to the backstop. Ryan's going to round it, and the pitcher makes his way down. But now the Mustangs have at least another 50 options on how to score a run with him at third base. Sammy's got 3-2. Got to make the defense work here. Dugout's getting loud for the Mustangs. You might be able to hear them in the background. It's a good battle that time. Good battle for Sammy. All right, Sammy's got a 2-2 count here. That's up high. Sammy's going to be at first base and probably, likely, in one pitch, be at second. Lolly Esquivel up there. I think good spot. Good spot for maybe left-handed trickery here. Got a bunch of speed on the bases. One strike. Guess it's probably early in the game to do that. Lolly Esquivel's been playing. There goes Sammy. He takes off. That ball's off the fists of Lolly. I'm not sure if that was a hit and run or not, but Sammy got a great jump from number 10, headed down to second base. I turned my head around, and I guess the ball got back to the pitcher. He must have put it in play, I guess. Anyway, Sammy's on second. One, two for Lolly. We're going to update our ball hits him. He's at first base. Base is loaded here. And that draws a trip to the mound from Coach Bonner for the Hawks, as they are about to unravel here in the top of the first. Mustangs keeping the pressure on. Ryan Williams ripped the ball on 0-1 pitch, got a curveball, stayed back and drilled it off the third baseman's glove. Drove in a run. Sammy Kelly walked, made it to second base on a steal. I guess, I don't know if it was defensive indifference. I just looked down to handle the volume. Everybody's back. We got the Hawks plan to get an out. 2 outs down here. Looks like Ethan Jacobson at the plate for the Mustangs. Let me see. Yep, number 25 up there. Ethan's had a good year. There's one right up the middle. It's going to be trouble. Hawks make the force play at second base, and we're rolling to the bottom of the first. Your score, Mustangs scratch. Put 1 on the board. 1-0 is your score. Well, I'm going to have to go ahead and get a plug in for my sponsors. Mustang Baseball Live would not be possible without the sponsorship of some key people. One is the C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament, which will be held October 13th at Fossil Creek. Well, we're going to go right into the ambient sound here. This is Ben Brooks leading off for the Hawks. On the hill for the Mustangs, Dr. K, number 6, Dason Hill. Wow. Tell you what, that was a tough one. I'd like to also thank Patrick McKinley over at McKinley and Hutchins. If you guys have any tax issues you need to resolve this season, give them a call in Colleyville. Wow, we got a tighter strike zone than we've had in previous games. Dason here falls behind 2-0, and this is a little out of the ordinary what we've seen in the past in terms of him lighting up the strike zone. That ball stayed high. Dr. K looks up the sky, takes a deep breath. Lefty on lefty right here. Ben Brooks, number 1. And that hit him. Could be down at first base.
Now batting number 3, Mason Sigmund.
And so this is number 3. Number 3 for the Hawks, Mason Sigmund. Coach Webster out on the hill to talk to Dr. K, settle him down. The runner on first was a walk, and now Coach Bonner heads down to talk to his batter. My guess is to say, hey, he just threw 4 pitches that missed. So why don't you be very selective here? Both coaches telling their players to recognize the situation. I'm sure Coach Webster just said, hey, you got a great defense behind that game. Throw over. Dason was the closer, and that was a little bit closer there on the move. So he did burn some pitches in the last inning on Tuesday night. I don't know how many he threw, but he was very effective, picking up 2 strikeouts. Sigmund calls timeout at the plate, adjusts his batting gloves, and we got the sun going down. We're about ready to have a little bit tighter angle here, I think. What a pitch. Struck him out. My gosh, Dr. K in action. Bam! Guess we're going to have to do a graphic for Dr. K. Ringing up a This is the catcher, Grant Pert, stepping in. Bases stayed a little high on that one. Ball, we still have a runner on first base. That's Ben Brooks at first base for the Hawks. Mustangs picked up a run on a Ryan Williams single in the top of the first, and that's the difference in the game right now. Going back to the story for Mustangs, either the bottom of the 6th or bottom, they're in the top because the DH had been used up to Pert, catcher. Daniel Ash ready and getting ready like he might be on deck if something happens here with Dr. K. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Fans are pretty big crowd tonight. Shoulder to shoulder. Swung right through it. That's a good pitch by Dason. Ball's in foul territory. Gianni may have a shot, and he catches it. Great job by the catcher. I'm not sure everybody will appreciate how far he ran from his spot to get to that ball. It was a good play by Corral. 2 outs here. Yeah, so this is number 5 for the Hawks. Cameron Ward, senior, batting now. Shoulder to shoulder in the stands, and the dugouts are pumped up on both sides. We're in the middle of district baseball. Good pitch, man. Front knee strike. Batter knew it. Dason knew it. Good call by the umpire. I mean, Dason comes downhill with every pitch. And I imagine when you're a lefty facing him, it's a challenge. Beat him to a spot on the inside corner right there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, this is, he wipes out a lot of left-handers right here on this pitch. And that was it. Back knee slider. How are you going to do that? How are you going to handle it? Hey, Hawks pick up a run. We're going to the top of the second. Mustangs coming to bat, try to break the tie. 1-1. Schweska up for the Mustangs now, so he's ahead 2 balls, no strikes. Three straight balls. Mustangs got it, looking to break this tie now. It's looking to put up a crooked number here in the second frame. They do a good job heading in that direction by getting a leadoff walk from Keaton Schweska.
Now batting number 4, Brenton Lee.
Brent Lee at the plate for the Mustangs done a really fantastic job holding down the anchor at second base all year long. Schweska with moderate lead at first. You know, we flashed up the 10th Man Club's logo in between innings. We'd like to thank them for being a sponsor of Mustang Baseball Live. 0-1 pitch coming to Brent. He squares around, he pulls it back. I don't know if that really looked like he was going to do it or not. Mustangs took game 1 of the series 4-2 on Tuesday night. 1-1 pitch. Runner takes off. And I'll tell you what, it was a straight steal. Schweska had it. I think we got a 1 ball, 2 strike count now. Coach Webster down there having a few words with the umpire. And I think what he's taking exception to is I think he believes it was high pitch, and I think it was. We'll have to see it on the replay tomorrow. But I think the catcher stood up to catch it and grabbed it to go to second base. I don't know what we got, 1-2 or 2-1. The board says 2-1. Now we know there's 2 strikes. That's the same pitch that got a full count with nobody out. Brent's thinking if I get a strike, I need to hit it to the right side. He's got a huge hole over there. Second baseman cheating on the runner. They get the K. That's what the Hawks were looking for. Mustangs roll it around to the there's a stolen base right there. He got that on the pitcher. Pitcher didn't even check him. Wow. Great awareness by Keaton. I mean, he didn't check him. No balls, 1 strike. Jace put 1 to the outfield. Most consistent hitter on the Mustangs, Jace Christian. Tell you what, that off speed is tough to hit unless you're actually waiting on it. Gonna have to battle here. Number 18. Now the pitcher kind of adjusted his eye level with that high pitch. If I'm in the box, got to look for that curveball. There it is. And the Mustangs are going to score a run, and they're going to have a guy at first base too. Wow. Throw took the first baseman off. Jace Christian picks up an RBI, I believe. One out in the inning now. Gianni squares early. And the left-hander throws it up the field. Come on, bring him, coach. He's going to bring Jace all the way. And the Mustang's going to have a runner on third base with 1 out. No pitch was thrown. Mustangs get a break on that one. Gianni's been very consistent behind the plate and at the dish as well this year. I think the coach just said, hey, number 10, just bring the heat, man. Yeah, not going to be surprised if they try to pull something here with a bunt. Let's see. Gianni kept his hands in and pulled one in, hole on the left, base hit Mustangs. Another run scores. The freshman delivers. Got a courtesy runner in for Gianni, the catcher. That's number 14, Aiden Armato, going to run for Gianni. Sevia Geary now. I know he probably wishes he could have another hack at that one. That was a good pitch right on the inner half. There goes Aiden from first base, and he's going to be down. Stolen base, Aiden Armato. Aiden is just a great role player on this team. He's a courtesy runner for the catcher most nights. And that's what he does. He scores runs and he steals bases, making huge contribution in that role on this team. Two balls, one strike. .31 now with one out. Everything's on the table right here. Sevy can bunt to third base. The third baseman's holding, obviously. Or could poke one into right field here. Ball bounces away. Aiden's going to be at third base. Wow, Mustangs. Great awareness by number 14. Great awareness by Aiden Armato. Good base running. As soon as that ball kicked away, he just jumped over there. Coach Bonner is going to walk into the mound one more time. This might be it for the senior number 10. Mustangs threatening to blow this one right out. I have to make one change to the scoreboard real quick. Ryan Williams batting. That ball hit him on the bounce. He's going to be at first base. That's the way to earn a spot at first base right there. You get a 50-foot curveball that bounces up, and you can turn your backside around. If you're just joining us, Mustangs are up 3-1. They've scored 2 runs this inning. They've got the bases loaded with one out. Sammy Kelly's up. Number 10 for the Mustangs. We'll get the scoreboard right back up on the screen. Probably should have worried about this change. Oh, ball's in the dirt. Mustangs threatening to blow this right out. Sammy's got a lot of room over there in right center. Center fielder is shading him a little bit. But okay, there's a ball that third baseman made a good play. He doesn't know which way to go, and Sammy's safe. Oh, I wish we had a replay guy here. Regardless, he drives in a run. Ball's in the dirt. Got 2 runners on. Ryan Williams at second base, Sevy at third. Mustangs up 4-1. Number 10 still having some issues on the hill. And it's turned into a beautiful night. Wish you were here with us. It's temperature's good. Not a lot of wind. I mean, our camera, I guess, could be in a better spot, but limited on some options here tonight. Ball stayed up. Wow. 3-1 on Esquivel. Lolly takes ball 4. He'll be over at first base. Mustangs have the bases loaded again. 2 outs, though. Up to bat, number 25, the senior, Ethan Jacobson. Folks, be sure to like the broadcast and subscribe to the channel. Both those things actually help us. We're going to have to roll to some YouTube music because they're getting ready to, they're bringing in another pitcher. And we don't want to get jammed off here. So let's see what we can do with some. EJ up to the plate now. Let's see what he can do here in this situation. Got the bases loaded, looking for a pitch he can drive to the outfield right here now. Barrel one up, EJ. Oh, he got one, but he's a little out in front of it. So it looks like a can of corn to the left fielder, and the Hawk in left field gets under it for the 3rd out. Hey, but the Mustangs put up a crooked number. They put up 3 runs here in the top of the 2nd. We're rolling to the bottom half. Mustangs 4, Hawks 1. Well, we got Aiden Freeman now batting for the Hawks. Good pitch that time, Dr. K. He's on it right here. And let me reset my. Another good pitch. Tell you what, number 6 has found the spot now. A lot of smooth motion, very efficient, nothing wasted. Number 7 barely stayed alive now. It's going to be a tough play here. Right fielder's got it. E.J. Jacobson comes in and makes the play. Great job by number 25 to get under it. Brent Lee was back there for some insurance. Okay, this looks like number 2 batting for the. This is Corey Lockett, another senior on the roster for the Hawks. That's a great pitch. It's much easier to win games when you're pitching from in front. Foul ball out of play. Lefty on lefty here. 0-2 count. What a pitch. That's a good spot outside. Number 6 up now for the Hawks. Bynum Martin. Wrong one. Sorry about that, folks. Push wrong button. Let me see if I can get this one instead. Good pitch that time by Dason. Broke it off right in the dirt. See if he could buy a swing from that from the batter. Number 6, Bynum Martin. I think it's Martin. Good pitch. You throw that breaker on the first pitch, you come back with that fastball at the knees. It's hard to react. Got him to swing at one of the dirt. It's going to be a close play at first base, but Gianni comes up and drills a ball to the first baseman. Sevi picks it off the ground, and the Mustangs head into the top of the third. We got a score here, 4-1 Mustangs. Keaton Schweska in for the Mustangs. Up at the dish. Keaton done a great job moving runners. Let's see what he does here this time. Nobody on base. Done a really excellent job at shortstop this year too. Just goes about his job every day. Very focused. Puts the work in and comes out and generates the results. Keaton Schweska. Oh, he got the bat on that one. Looks like left fielder's got a beat on it though. He tracks over to his left and hauls it in. We got the junior Brent Lee up at the dish now. Looking for something he could put the barrel on. It's number 26 pitching for the Hawks now. Ryan Dyer, also a senior. Wow. Well, that was a pitcher's call for sure, but he put it right there, and the umpire gave him that call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Had him fooled, really. And, was able to hang in there. Let's see what Brent does here now. 3-2 is the count. You see that smoke? Gosh. Oh, way to rip the ball right to the shortstop. Tell you what, ripped his hands through the zone, got the barrel on it, had the topspin on it, and that's the reason that ball came down to the shortstop. If he has bottom on it, that stays up and goes in the gap. Top of the order now. Back up to Chase Christian. I don't know if you guys can see the smoke or not, but let me just tell you, there's hamburgers in that smoke. The ball's right out in front of the plate, and the catcher picks it up. Pert slings it to first base, and the Hawks are out of the inning without any damage. And that's the first time the Mustangs have gone down in order. Score here from the nest at Birdville. Here we go, number 9 for the Hawks now. Gabe Winans. Wow, I believe this is going to be the first time they roll the order here. I guess that's on schedule in the third inning. Wow. 1 ball, 1 strike on a fantastic spring. Doesn't feel like summer yet. Spring Friday night here at the nest. Clouds are leaving us. Sun's going down behind home plate. Got the crescent moon right above the lights. Man, where else would you rather be on a Friday night than at the ballpark? Unreal. Got hamburgers in the air. Good baseball on the field. What a pitch. Dr. K fools everyone with a breaker. Bam! Sits him down. Dr. K doing the deal. I think we're at the top of the order. For the Hawks, this is number 1, Ben Brooks. I think he, if I recall, he led off the game with a walk. The junior, number 6, Dason Hill, has found a little rhythm here. And it shows up there against Ben Brooks. Dason just seems like he's getting more and more effective as we roll. Just to give you some insight on the scoreboard, if you're ever watching a game for us in Tradio game and you don't know who's in which color jersey, you can look at, there's a little black dot. See on our scoreboard, there's a little black dot beside the B in Hawks. Well, when the Mustangs are batting, that little black dot will shift up beside the G. So that is an indicator on who's batting at the moment. Perfect spot for a pitch on that count. Tough to be in there as a left-hander against Dr. K. Dason can throw that back knee slider. He can break a curveball off the plate, come under your hands with a fastball. I don't know what you do. He threw the curveball that time, except he broke it from the shoulder to the plate. Wow, Dr. K hits his average of 2 strikes an inning, two strikeouts an inning. Mason Sigmund now batting for the Hawks. Number 3, another senior on their roster. Can't remember what he did last time he got up. I'd like to thank the C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament for being one of our key sponsors on Mustang Baseball Live. October 13th, 2023 at Fossil Creek Golf. And Dason comes set. Man, he is hammering the zone. The umpire stood up and had his right shoulder turn like he was getting ready to call that pitch. I guess, I don't know, I misread his body language. Threw that one now. That's 2 straight fastballs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Even count, but I give the edge right now to the pitcher on a 1-1 situation. Mustangs are up a little bit on the corners here. Like maybe there's some scouting reports that says this guy is a potential bunter. Two-hole hitter. So he's been called upon to do that tonight even. Loses him here, so I think we just kind of end up with a runner at first base, obviously. Probably got a little too fine on that guy. And this is number 23, Pert, at the plate now. Dason showed his move to first base there. Pretty moderate lead at first base. Would not call it an aggressive lead. Third baseman is back for the Mustangs. Lead at first base is still in the moderate range. We got a unique view tonight. We're over here beside the bullpen so that we can see all the action on the field as it happens. Yeah, first got an extra step this time, half step. Daniel Ashlock batting now for the for the Hawks. Number 4, Johnny calls timeout and heads out there to talk to Dason. Sevy heads out there and have a little discussion, talk about what they're going to do. Got 2 runners on now for the Hawks. But we do have 2 outs in the inning. There's a ball down the right field line. It's going to stay foul, though. Okay. If you can imagine, you see where that area is. We're on the same area on the left side. So it looked like Ashlock took that one out of the mitt. He was a little behind on it. I'm sure Dason is calculating what that means. Sorry about our camera view tonight, folks. We'll get better. We head back over to Grapevine next week. I can't exactly remember where we go on Tuesday, but we'll bring you District 7-5A ball, Mustang baseball live on Tradio. Wow, did not get a call that time. It seemed like that has been a strike tonight. This might be an opportunity to think about running a play to pick up a free out. These guys are going to be running on the pitch. Tell you what, if you did a timing play at first base, the guy is picked. Dr. K gets the strikeout. Dr. K. Oh my gosh. In the clutch. Man. All right, we're going to roll to the top of the 4th. Mustangs trying to add to the 3-run lead. Here's the freshman, Gianni Corral, batting for the Mustangs. Number 12. Once again, we apologize for the camera angle. That's a good pitch. Man, that pitcher, he made a great pitch, and he got rewarded with the call. That's all you can ask. Same pitch. Gianni stayed inside on it and took it to right center like you should do on that breaking pitch. And center fielder tracked it down to make the first out for the Hawks. Good eye by Savvy that time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mustangs looking to get some base runners here in the top of the 4th. It's been all Mustangs. 4-1 is the lead. That's a worthwhile appeal. Better view down there. Umpires in the field is in the A position. Effectively used by the catcher, but they didn't get the call they wanted. Yeah, Sevy knew it. The Hawks have some fantastic fans over there counting the left-right cadence as Sevy walked back to the dugout. Pretty funny. That might be a tough play. Ryan's going to hustle down the line. And the Hawks get out of it with no damage. 4-1. We're rolling to the bottom of the 4th. Mustangs trying to hang on to a 3-run lead and take a commanding differential in the district. Cameron Ward leading off for the Hawks. It's a good cut by number 5. Dr. K just, I think he had his number on that same pitch the last time he was up. It's difficult when number 6 is in a groove. There's a ball. Brent Lee's tracking it down. I got a guy. His name's Brent Lee. He's number 4, and he plays second base. And those kind of plays are cans of corn, I should say. Aiden Freeman up, another senior for the Hawks. I guess we've already made that point. No reason to keep bringing that up. Mustangs in the same defensive alignment that they've been in for most of the evening. There are a few guys where I've seen the corners come in because they're threats to bunt, but not here. This is a guy that they probably believe is a guy that'll hit the ball up the middle. I mean, Sammy's shaded him slightly off to the right side. That pitch didn't come out of the hand too well. Well, that noise you hear you might be picking up in the background. It's like JoJo Kubo is getting loose over here in the side area. Definitely going to be the next on-deck pitcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Dr. K now. Number 7 is the hitter, Aiden Freeman for the Hawks. Dr. K rings him up, and the Mustangs throw the ball around. Schweska dinks it into left field. Everybody gets 1 a game. All right, so this is number 2, Corey Lockett, up at the dish for Birdville. Lefty, senior, facing what has to be one of the premier left-handed pitchers in North Texas right now, junior number 6, Dason Hill. I mean, I don't know where you'd pick up somebody that has a different resume that could outshine him so far. Okay, that ball's hit high to right center. Sammy's underneath it, scouts under it, camps under it, I should say, and makes the play. Jacobson does a good job backing him up. Mustangs hold him in order. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. Mustangs trying to scratch some more runs, extend this 3-run lead. We're from the nest in Birdville. Grapevine 4, the Hawks 1. I'd like to go ahead and recognize our sponsors for Mustang Baseball Live. McKinley and Hutchings, CPA in Colleyville, your certified public accountants. Hey, it's getting close to April 15th. If you got concerns that you need to talk to a professional, you need to speak with somebody that knows what they're talking about, give the good folks at McKinley and Hutchins a call. Ask to speak to Patrick McKinley and tell him you heard about him on the Mustang Baseball Live broadcast. For tax services and business services, these are your guys, 817-310-0165. The 10th Man Club, GHS Baseball Booster Club. The 10th Man Club is a sponsor of Mustang Baseball Live. Go Mustangs, defend the G. The Booster Club gets the players where they need to go, refreshed and ready for game day. And they do a lot of work around the facilities as well. Finally, the C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament. And we'll speak a little bit more about that later on. Right now, we got Sammy Kelly up for the Mustangs. And this pitcher just powered one right by him. Guy on the hill. Bring the heat. Kubo loosening up. Looks like he's going to be headed out to the hill in the bottom of the 5th. Sammy battling here. The pitcher's ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You're going to hear some background. That's actually the Kubo getting loose here in the bullpen. Sammy looks at one, doesn't get the call he wants. Umpire. Pitcher makes a perfect pitch for strike 3.
Now batting number 21, Wally Escobar. Now batting number 25, Ethan Davidson.
Aiden Armato goes in to run for Wally Escobar. That's actually going to burn the DH here late in the inning. So Armato will be hitting in that slot now. Number 25, Jacobson
Running at first, number 14,
at the plate. Armato at first base, running for Escobar. We got Jacobson at the dish. Ball kicks away from the catcher. Aiden's going to be at second base with 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Got to hustle back and makes it back.
Now batting number 15, Webster.
The only reason he was out is the ball got there before he did. I'm pretty certain he got under that tag. If we had a replay, we'd take a look at it. Anyway, the run scored. The run scored. The run should be good. Let's see. I think the run should be good. I don't know. Bynum Martinez now batting for the Hawks. Here, I got to turn down the music a little bit so we don't get hung up with the ambient sound. I got to update. We don't have anybody on second base. Clear that off. JoJo Kubo on the hill now for the Mustangs. This is Bynum Martin, number 6, batting for the Hawks. There's a ground ball to Schweska. Picks it up, throws over to first, and there's a first out of the inning. Kubo gets a 5-3 out for the first batter he faced. Now, I don't know if you guys remember last year or not, but JoJo pitched a well of a game in the Friday night game over here at Birdville last year. In fact, he had a 2-0 lead going into the bottom of the 7th. Mustangs had some misfortune, though, and ended up losing that one 3-2. Gabe Winans batting now for the Hawks. There's going to be another ground ball to the shortstop. He gets rid of it. And we got another out at first base. Wow, nice stretch over there by Sevy. Not his native position. Last year he was playing second base for the Mustangs. Doing a great job with a stretch and a dig on that one. 2 quick outs for Kubo, and the Hawks are back to the top of their order. Number 1. Now the Jace Christian moves up on the cut with a left-hander leadoff guy up. Looking at maybe having potential for a bunt for them to get somebody on base. Looks like Dalton Snyder is getting loose down here in case the Mustangs need another arm to go to. Kubo's looking strong here. Never say stuff like that. Where are you guys spending Friday night? I guess you're not at the ballpark. You're probably watching TV. Hopefully you're watching this on your YouTube app in front of your TV at the house. Maybe got some steaks you pulled in off the grill. Good pitch. Number 11, JoJo Kubo, as a sophomore, was basically the game 2 starter for the Mustangs. Every pitch is open on every count for JoJo. There's a fly ball. And it's going to be foul by about 3 feet. Schweska and Williams both converged on it. Jace Christian, my man. What a play. Wow. Great job. Good catch, 1-8. Wow. I hope we got that on camera. Did you get that on camera? Wow. That was a great catch by Jace Christian. We're rolling to the top of the 6th. Mustangs holding on to a 4-run lead out here at the Nest. Smart play that time by Brent Lee. Try to get one down. Get some base runners here in the later innings. Brent Lee got the bat on at that time, but we got a little coolness in the air. It's not really traveling much tonight. I feel like the air's a little dense, maybe some of that just not carrying. He got the barrel on it. One out for the Mustangs. We're top of the order. The man of the hour that made the great play last inning. I hope we got it on the camera. Number 18, Jace Christian, senior third baseman. Tell you what, the umpire has, and we're experiencing a different strike zone every week, it feels like, but I believe the umpire's been consistent with his calls here. It just seems like some of those pitches that were called strikes in previous games aren't adding up, and I guess that's because we got different people. Wow, what a pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was a great pitch. 1-1 count. He's probably sitting on a fastball for the not to stay behind. Ball hit him on the elbow pad. He's going to get a free pass to first base on that one. Mustangs have a base runner here in the top of 6th. I'm sure Coach Webster is remembering that game last year, and he's getting some insurance ready for the arms. 5-1's our score. Mustangs have looked solid tonight. The pitching has been phenomenal. Of course, Jace played football in 8th and 9th grade as a running back. He's got speed at first base. So we'll see if the Mustangs
That's on you. That's on you, Drake. Bob one, off the wall. Drake, I love you. Drake, I love you. Say that.
Hard hit ball by Gianni to the shortstop. There's going to be a play at the plate, and Jace is safe. Gianni's at second base. Mustangs doing some damage. Gianni Corral, a freshman, making the big play there. Hit one hard, and there'll be a runner out for Gianni. And that'll be number 13, Mendiola now, because if you'll recall, Aiden Armato, the normal runner, is burnt because he ran for the DH here. In fact, Aiden will have to be in the batting order, I suppose. Mason Mendiola is the runner at second base. Sevy up batting now. Wow. Got him at third base. That's okay. Mendiola trying to make something happen for the Mustangs here. Sevy got a hitter's count. Look for a pitch. He can drive. This guy's thrown a few fastballs with some heat on it. And he got one. The pitcher kept it low, though.
Now batting number 7, Ryan Williams.
Ryan Williams at the plate. Hit by pitch that time, Ryan Williams. Mustang's gonna have two guys on.
Now batting number 10, Sammy Kelly. batting number 21, Wally Escobar.
Actually, I had this debate with someone. I think what's happening here is correct. Treat the DH just like any starter, and you can pinch run for him, and then he can return to that starting spot. So that's what's happened here. I'm going to have to go back to my buddy Mark and kind of dispute him a little bit on this. Mustangs have the bases loaded. A 5-run lead, and there's a strike to Lally. Tell you what, if you ever wanted a time to go yard, this is it. Hung that one up. Lucky that it was high out of the zone. Esquivel. Behind it. So it's going to be a 2-2 count. Be great here to get a big hit by the Mustangs. Ooh, I thought that almost nipped him on the jersey. 3-2, 2 outs. I mean, a long single could potentially score Sammy from first. He's going to be off with a pitch. Got a lot of speed on the bases here. Sevy, Ryan, and Sammy. They're rolling. Looks like Birdville might make another pitching change. We're going to roll to some music here in a second. So the Mustangs won the first game 4-2. They have a commanding lead here in the second game.
Now playing right field for the Hawks, number 4, Daniel Asloff. Now pitching for the Hawks, number 1, Ben Brooks.
The Hawks bring in number 1, Ben Brooks, to the hill, and he's a senior. Don't know much about him, but looks like he's going to throw some breaking pitches, probably at a more frequent level. The senior, Ethan Jacobson, at the plate with a chance to do some damage. And he got the breaking pitch from Ben Brooks. You know, in the warm-ups, you could see that he was going to rely more on off-speed than the previous pitchers in this game. See if very difficult to come in with a different style as a batter. Face a different style pitcher in the middle of the game. And that ball's in the dirt, picked up, steps on home, and that'll be it. Mustangs scratch 2 more. They take a 6-run lead to the bottom of the 6th, in control at the Nest here in Birdville.
For the Hawks, number 3,
Mason Sigmund is the batter now for Birdville. Facing an uphill battle. 5-run lead by the Mustangs, 6-1. Well,
now batting for the Hawks, number 23, Grant Bird.
Mustangs give one up, and now you got Grant Pert here. Runner on second base. Grant Pert in the box. Good pitch by JoJo that time. Pert with a little bit more of a edge here on a righty-lefty matchup. Once again, this is a great evening for baseball. Wow, what a pitch. JoJo bowed up and just threw the fastball by him. Great pitch that time by number 11, Kubo. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kubo trying to lock in here. Hawks have a runner on second base. Nobody out here, top of 6th. And they have corrected the score. Mustangs are ahead 7-1. No walks, JoJo, no walks. Bear down here, make him earn it. 6-run lead at the nest. Okay, I'm sure we're going to get scrapped on music that time. Okay, so JoJo's got 2 guys on base now. Main thing is outs, though. All it takes is a ground ball to one spot, and they can pick up 2 of those. How about a hard ground ball to 18, and let's see if we can get 3 around the horn. 1 hopper to number 18. Got him. Good play right there. The senior, number 18, Jace Christian, was yelling 3, 3, 3 all the way, and Keaton's momentum was taking him that way. Just a great play all the way around. Good recognition by the 2 seniors on what they needed to do there. Looks like number 5 batting 4. Great block that time by Mr. 12, Gianni Corral. Just a good leg kick and drive it to the zone. Ward looks like a pretty big kid, left-hander. I'm sure he's got some power in that bat. All these seniors over on the Hawks side probably do. Wow. That really looked like it was in there. Yeah, Coach Webster takes a trip to the mound. We've got Dalton Snyder down here in the pen getting loose with Luke Bajaj, and I'm guessing we got buying some time to get that arm loose. JoJo's been out of the zone here. And I think we now have the bases loaded. Sophomore number 11, Drake White batting now. Junior in a spot where he can do some damage. JoJo and Drake have played on summer baseball teams before because I've coached them. So this is an interesting matchup here between these two guys. One ball, one strike now for the Mustangs. Got to figure out a way to get it in the strike zone and give your defense a chance to help you out here. JoJo, leg kick, throw to Drake, and ball's down, 2-1. Don't want to give him a chance to hit from a hitter's count spot. Don't want to give in to him either, though. JoJo pretty much can throw his cutter or his fastball here. Got the call. Oh, Drake drilled one. Tell you what, it was a good hit by Drake White. He won that battle. Squared that one up and sent it right back where it came from. That was a very nice swing by number 11, Drake White. Still have the bases loaded. And the Hawks cutting into the lead, 7-2. Still only one out in the inning. Assistant head coach Blackwell coming down and letting Dalton know if this guy reaches base. That's probably the infield fly rule. Infield fly, batter's out if fair. All right. So JoJo lived to fight another day here. Induced a fly ball. Okay, Jaden Nafgar hitting for the Hawks, junior. So it looks like Coach Bonner is giving some of these juniors a chance to get some prime time playing time. Bases are still full of Hawks. Yeah, there's a little cutter right there. Great pitch by JoJo. 0-2, this is where Joe wants him. This is where Joe Kubo is extremely dangerous. Up, top spin to the shortstop. Schweska ranges to his left. Mustangs are out of it. Go to the top of 7th. Mustangs with a 5-run lead, trying to add to it. Here's a dude that can hit, number 16. Wow, he does it again. He hits one in the hole. Number 16, Keller Schamberger. This guy's on fire. Schamberger. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to put his name up there. I missed it when he was batting. All right, now let me go and let's get Gary up there. Schamberger at first base. Unbelievable. Just steps in and rips the ball. That's what he does. Here's another guy with a sweet swing. Garrison Goldsberry, as a 10th grader, several clutch moments for the Mustangs, and now he's a senior. See what he can do in this particular spot. Gary's looking for a strike. He's not getting one here. All right, Gary, let's get something you can drive right here now. The hitter's pitch coming up. Get your pitch and turn on it, big guy. Let's go, Garrison. Drill one. Ah, that was probably an option. 3-2 now. Dugout cheers him on. Here's the senior. Good eye, Gary. Now we got runners on first and second here in the top of the 7th. Your hitter this time, number 18, Jace Christian. So Gary was batting for number 4, Brent Lee. Brent returns to run. Gary did his job, got on base. Got 2 runners on now with nobody out, and the top hitter on the team at the plate, Jace Christian, number 18. Man, if you get one at his waist, this guy's going to torch it. He is a gap-to-gap guy. Oh, my gosh. Kind of unusual. Remember, we talked about earlier in the broadcast, though, Jace was a football player as well as a baseball player for a few years coming into high school. He's got some speed. And I guess with nobody out, first and second, this is kind of an auto call in most situations. He did get the ball down to the pitcher. Pitcher's going to pick it up, and I don't know if he's going to give it to him at first base, going to call him out. Wish we had a replay of that when Jace got down the line fast. Coach Webster's going to ask about it. I think he was shielded. He didn't have a good look. He's going to go down and check it with home plate umpire. Let's see what we got. Yeah, you're not gonna overturn that, your partner's call from home plate in the top of the seventh here. So Mustangs advance the runners with a sac bunt by Jace Christian. Runners on second and third here with one out. Gianni's had a hot bat tonight. Let's see if he can keep it going. Be sure to join us for all the District 7-5A games that the Mustangs play this year. We will be bringing you Mustangs Baseball Live on Tradio. Mustangs are on the verge of being 4-0 in the district. Haven't been 4-0 in the district in a while. Had a team back in 2020 that could have probably done that. But the COVID got us. They may have been 4-0 when Shimkus and Pierce and Colin McKinley and some of those guys were playing. Leave a comment for me if you're watching. Let me know when the last time the Mustangs were 4-0 in district. And you can lambast me if I jinx them here. Well, the Hawks are playing up on the grass. I know I've asked the camera guy to stay focused on the batter and the pitcher primarily so you can see that action. But I can tell you they're all up on the grass from the first baseman round to the third baseman. There's a ground ball to the third baseman. Gets by the third baseman. And Brent Lee is going to hold up. That'll probably go down as an E5 on Nefgar. Tough play for the junior. Tough situation. I feel like the Mustangs were going to score a run there no matter what, but I know he'll go back and look at the film and maybe think he probably should have done something differently here. Sevy coming in to hit. Runners on first and third. Runs are a premium. Let's see what we do. Great move right there by number 1. And a dive back by Mendiola. Remember that Aiden Armato ran for Lolly earlier in the game. Sevy squared, but he did not offer. And this is a rule that some people don't understand is you can hold that bat straight out. And if you do not offer, in the umpire's opinion, at the pitch, then it's not a strike. That was a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a rip right there. What a play by the right fielder, and he's going to get a double up at first base. And you got to hand it to him. First pitch to number 22, Cole Wall. Is a ball. We're at the bottom of the 7th. A little bit different situation from the last time. From the last time that JoJo was on the field. Great shot by the camera guy. All right. Dalton Snyder warming up the pen on ready 5 if JoJo gets in trouble. 1 ball, 1 strike here to number 22. Another good swing, though. JoJo's got his number. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see what JoJo can do to close this out. Left it up a little bit, JoJo did. Two the count now on the batter here, and that was a pitch. Should be a can of corn for the left fielder, Ryan Williams. And he closes the glove on it and picks up the first out for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the 7th. This is Ben Brooks, and he's played just about everywhere tonight, I think. Also a senior in the order. Took a little glance back there to see if he could see the signal that Gianni was given to JoJo. He's looked twice. He's looked 3 times now at Gianni's signal. Now Ben stands in there. Lefty a little bit different than facing Dr. K. Wow. Snyder's over here powering the mitt. Good pitch on 1-2 by JoJo. Puts one in the dirt. Make it hard for the batter to do anything with it. Oh, there's a great swing that right there by Ben Brooks. Man, he deserves every bit of that one. Got some great hands right there by Mr. Brooks. Let's see if the Mustangs can't get a fly ball here to get them out of the inning. All right, number 34 batting. Dylan Robinson. JoJo exactly in the spot that he wants. No balls, 2 strikes. Let's see what he does. Oh. Wow, good eye by Dylan. Man, I'd been swinging. I've been trying to get my bat on the ball. Probably would have popped it up to the second baseman. JoJo picks out a strike out at the expense of runner moving over to third base. We got 2 outs, though, in a position to close this out and be sitting at 4-0 in the districts. If the Mustangs prevail in this game, they'll push their record to 15-3-2. Well, we got to make a contribution in terms of the ball. So that one almost took us out. There's a hard hit ball over there to the first baseman. Mustangs just wrapped it up. They're 4-0 in the district. They moved to 15-3-2. And we are going to roll because I've got to get some stuff picked up on the other side of the venue. Hey, your final score here from the Nest. Mustangs 8, Hawks 2, and this one goes in the books. We'll see you on Tuesday.